You are primaries?
Not technically, but yeah.
She said that you guys can look up her record and it shows she's gotten trafficking charges with drugs, she's got domestic charges.
Okay. Alright,
I've met you before. You've arrested me or something.
I don't know if
I've seen you somewhere.
What is your name again?
Alicia.
Oh. She had to go to the hospital.
Oh, mental hospital.
Yes,
this
yes.
was just
Are you doing better? You
yeah,
doing good?
I've been doing better.
That's what I thought when you
Okay, I'm glad.
I've seen you guys
I'm glad
before.
you're doing better.
Yeah, so I didn't grab a knife to hurt anybody. It was just she put her hands on me. I grabbed a knife to get her away from me. I did not come at her with the knife. I just stood there with it. She backed up. Me and him went in my room. She went in my room, grabbed me by my neck, shoved me against my thing. He grabbed me, so I went to go after her. So she started recording me while he was holding me, saying, "This is what the police are gonna see. You're fucking crazy. They'll put me in jail." When she's been threatening to burn my house down, she was threatening to hurt me, and she did. And he had to hold me down and cover my face because she was dragging me by my legs.
Okay.
And she's been drinking. She took my car keys and my keys to my house and my key fob. She's not on the lease, so legally she can't have any of that. My aunt told her she had to be out by November 1st because she's not on the lease. I've just been letting her stay with me. My aunt's been letting it slide because she's homeless right now because she's not an ankle monitor. As you can see, she just got out of jail for a domestic. I didn't hit her at all. I did not hit her. She came outside the first time. She started putting her face. I was like, touch me then. So she put her hand on my face like this and started touching my face. And then she hit me. I went inside, grabbed a knife, and that's when we ended up in the room. And she punched me on my face after I went out of the room to apologize to her. She punched me on my face, and he had to grab me back and he locked the door.
Okay, but how is she related to you?
She's not blood related. She's not marriage. My mom, she's one of my mom's best friends.
Okay, so she's a
family friend.
She's just a family friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any bruises or anything?
My face is kind of red. She punched me right here and on my neck. He said I had marks.
Okay.
You see a couple on?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Did you already take photographs?
No, just visual.
Okay.
I did not grab a knife to hurt anybody. I did it out of self-defense just because I was scared that she was going to hurt me. She was threatening that she was going to beat me up after I went out there to apologize to her. I said, "Can we please talk and calm down?" She was saying that she was going to burn my house down and stuff.
Okay. Let me just I'm going to take a photo of your neck. So if you just want to look that way real quick for me. Okay. You mind if I just move your hair so that way I can see? Alright. Okay.
I don't know. My hands are red. And my foot, I don't know. That was about it. She hit me in my face mostly, and then she grabbed me by my feet.
I can't remember his name. Did he record any of this?
No,
on
he
his
was
phone?
there to witness it.
Yeah, I got the statement. He saw a portion of it.
Okay. If you just want to hang out here 1 second, let me talk to the sergeant real quick, and I'll be right back. Yeah, his information?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
You know what's gonna happen? Am I going to jail?
No, you're not going to jail. Okay, so what are you looking for to happen?
I want her to get arrested.
So you want a criminal investigation for this? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you both willing to fill out witness statements about what happened?
Will you fill out a witness statement?
Yeah, what I saw is
Yeah, you basically, it'd just be so I'll give you both a piece of paper. You would just fill out what you saw, like what happened, just basically anything that happened to do with the incident.
Okay.
Okay, you willing to fill one out?
Will I be able to get my keys back?
Yeah, we'll take care of all that. Are you willing to fill one out?
I'm required?
You're not required. It's optional. It's just a question.
It's a witness statement.
It's just a witness statement.
The video, I'd rather not, to be honest with you.
Okay. Do you have video?
No, I gave him the statement.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is that easier? I don't know.
It's up to you. It's optional.
It just helps me out if she gets arrested.
If you don't want to provide a written statement, you don't have to. It's just something we have to ask. If you want to, you're more than welcome to fill one.
What video?
He asked me, and he has a body cam.
Okay. If you don't write one, that's fine. Are you willing to fill out a statement
I'll fill out a statement.
about what happened? Okay. Give me 1 second.
You guys both have stuff in a
my
purse.
It was just sitting on the counter because we were just going in it.
Just help me prove that it is yours and not hers. If you guys both have stuff in it.
Do you remember that pink purse that I had when we were married?
Do you have a? No, I'm just saying. Do you have a picture of you holding it or something like that? I just got to make sure that I give it right back. I'm not
it's fine.
doubting you. I just got to
I understand.
be able to articulate. That's all.
Let me try and see if I can find a picture.
Okay. And she said this is her.
That's hers.
Yeah, it's
That's
hers,
hers.
for her friend or whatever.
The pink purse? Yeah.
Would there be something in it that would?
My teas, I have a teas perfume inside of it.
Is there like an ID or anything in there, like a credit card?
She has my debit card. She does
Didn't
have my
somebody just
debit
give that
card.
back to you?
No, nobody gave me my
Okay,
debit
I think
card.
somebody has it.
She has my debit card.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it.
So what started this whole? Or
Because
how
I
did this start?
snatched, because I snatched the hair straightener out of her hand. I didn't want to put it in the bathroom.
Okay.
And the cord was wrapped around her hand, so she said that I was trying to hurt her.
Okay, so you snatched the hair straightener out of her hand?
Yeah. Because she was trying to hand it to me and I was already aggravated, so I went like that with it. But she was handing it to me.
Okay. So she wasn't using it, you just grabbed it from her?
No, I just grabbed it
Okay.
from her.
And then what happened immediately after that?
I started screaming in her face. I said, I'm gonna fuck. She said I needed to respect her. And then she followed me outside, started putting her hands on my face, touching me, threatening me. And
Like, how was she putting her hands on
like
your face?
going like that, touching me, going like that.
Was like yelling at you, like
Yeah,
poking you in the face?
pushing my face like
okay.
that.
Okay, then what?
Then we went inside. I grabbed a knife, went inside. I told her to get the fuck out of my house. She was get away from me, stop threatening me, stop touching me. I threw the knife on the ground. We went in my room. She followed me into my room. I was still screaming at her. She grabbed me by my neck, threw me into my white shelf I have in my room, and then she basically got me onto she started hitting me in my face. I snapped her back out of self-defense. She pushed me onto the ground, and then she grabbed both my feet, and at that point, he was over me trying to protect my face, trying to get her off of me. And then, I went back outside to apologize to her, and then she started screaming crazy shit, like she'll burn my house down, saying that she'll beat my ass, she's calling me a pussy trick, all of this. Basically, he grabbed me, and then she ran, and she started beating on his back, and then she punched me in my face, and he threw me in my room, and we locked the door.
Okay, so whenever she held you against the wall, was it just like her hand was on your lower?
It was like this, and
they're
she
just holding
pushed me
there?
like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Here's this witness statement for me.
There's a purse. That's mine. That's my purse right there. It's in the corner.
Okay.
This was April 5th. I was at a hair salon. That's my purse.
Okay.
Does that work? It's the only picture I have.
That's much closer to where we need to be.
That's the only picture I have of my purse.
Okay. Well, he's still got a little
it's
more.
like kind of in the corner. It's kind of in the corner right there.
All right.
Yeah. Pink purse.
Okay. Just looking at it, but he's.
Okay. Can you fill out this witness statement for me? Write your first and last name, today's date, which is the 27th. Don't worry about the report number. I'll type that part in.
Okay.
Just write down everything that happened. From you snatching the hair, was it a hair dryer?
It was a hair straightener.
Hair straightener. Start with that, and then start about what happened after that. Okay. Be as detailed as possible. All right.
Okay.
So here's that for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah. Do you mind coming over here and talk to me real fast? Yeah. I forgot. What was your name again?
Matthew.
Matthew. Hey. All right.
You hear that or no?
No.
It's a fly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what did you see?
I saw them. It was a lot that happened.
Okay.
And it de-escalated and escalated a few times.
Okay. So
I with him, I did not mention the knife incident.
Okay.
Because apparently, at that point, there was a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just trying to get them away from each other.
Okay. So what was going on whenever you tried to break them apart?
Well, it's from what I saw, she was screaming.
Okay.
And she got upset and started cornering her and like poking her and stuff. And she started screaming more. And then at first I was just putting my hand out, trying to break them up and saying, hey guys, let's not do this, it's not worth it and stuff like that. And then eventually it progressively got more. And she said she felt endangered and grabbed a knife. And that's when I stepped in the middle of it and threw it on the ground.
Okay. Was she, when they were outside, was she getting poked in the face, or did it get physical at any point during that?
Yeah, before the knife thing came out, it started. She was getting poked and pushed in the face and cornered.
Okay.
And then
where was she getting cornered? Outside?
Yeah, in the porch.
On the porch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she had ran in, and I guess she said, she felt in danger because I don't know what happened at that point because I was trying to. At that point, it like de-escalated and then it escalated again. and I was getting ready to smoke my cigar, and then I saw the knife thing, and I quickly just tried to get in between that because I didn't know what was going on. Apparently, it had physically escalated by then, and she was getting cornered, and then we separated to the room, and then she came in the room.
So she followed you guys into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I thought that, and then again I thought it de-escalated, and then it re-escalated. She came into the room, and I was on the bed at that point, and then she grabbed me by the neck and pushed her into the shelf.
Like,
it wasn't the wall, it was a shelf.
Like lower or like higher? Like where on her neck?
I just saw her grab her. I don't know exactly where, to be honest.
Okay.
I just
in the area?
Yeah, because I'm like on my phone and stuff.
Yeah.
I just saw her grab her by the neck and just go right there. And then I hugged her at that point so she wasn't going to get hit. And she was on the ground and I was just protecting her head.
Hug who? Hug Alicia?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got between the two of them and you grabbed Alicia?
I just didn't want her to get hit in the head because at that point it really started getting physical. It wasn't poking. It was like really starting to get physical.
How was it getting physical? Like was she doing anything else other than like pushing her?
The punches were fine after
They
that.
both were throwing punches?
She was on the ground trying to kick her off of her and stuff.
Okay.
Alicia was on the ground trying to kick her, Megan, off of her.
How did Alicia end up on the ground? Was it because after she pushed her into the shelf she fell down, or?
I think. See, at that point, I'm like,
if you're not sure, it's okay.
I'm not sure,
okay.
to be honest.
That's okay.
I'm pretty sure it was because they were fighting and she pushed her on it.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
And and they were both fighting at this point because I guess she's saying that she felt rightfully she felt in danger and stuff. And I'm just trying to protect her head, and it just keeps re-escalating. And then again, I tried to close the door, and I said you need to sit down, and I was hugging her so she wouldn't go out again because she's very upset, trying to kick her out of the house. And then they, some verbal exchanges, some threats, were saying. I didn't want it to escalate even more because I didn't know if she was gonna get something. I didn't see her get anything. I didn't,
Did Alicia get grabbed by her feet? Did she get dragged at all?
She was grabbing her by the feet, but I had her upper body at that point, her shoulders. I was protecting her face, so she didn't drag.
Okay, she just grabbed her by the feet.
For me.
Okay.
She didn't move at that point.
Okay.
I just didn't want her to get hit in the face, and I'm not going to touch her because I knew if I touched her, she would start hitting me, and I'm a big dude. I'm not going to fight with a girl.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so after you protect her and stuff, then she goes outside.
She goes outside.
Okay, and then they start yelling at each other.
Verbally confront her again, and I'm like, look, it hasn't worked out so far for you. She's a little bit bigger than you. You don't want to do that. And she's getting upset, and then they start exchanging, calling each other names and stuff, and they're getting more upset, and then they go out, and then it goes. This is the last time it got into a physical altercation. They both had punched each other. And then I had to grab her again. I'm not sure what happened exactly.
So they started punching each other again outside?
Yeah, they got into another fight.
Okay.
And then after that, I made sure I just hugged her, and I sat her on my lap, and I was like, because at that point there was real threats going on. I'm gonna light the house on fire, you better not come out here. I'm gonna do something, And they were both screaming at each other, both saying unreasonable things.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, if you just hang out here 1 second, bro. Hey, Alicia.
Yes, sir.
Hey, quick question for you, okay? So, when you guys were inside, and after she pushed you against the shelf, did you start punching her back at that point? Did you start hitting her back?
No. She ended up grabbing my arm and threw me on the ground. I tried hitting her, when she grabbed my arm, but then she hit me in my face and she put me on the ground.
How was she hitting? Which is slaps or punches?
Just slaps. And
so she was just slapping you the whole time?
She's slapping me, but she did punch me in my face after I went out there to apologize to her. She said, "You need to get the fuck in your room before I beat your ass." And then he ended up grabbing me like this, and he kind of turned me, and she hit him in the back, and then she punched me in my face, and we shut the door and locked it. And then at that point, she said she was going to take. I said, try taking my car. It's not in your name. You'll get Grand Theft Auto and a DUI. So she said she was going to take my car keys, take all my shit. She said she was going to burn my house down.
Okay. So when you came outside after all this happened, and she was outside, and you followed her outside.
No,
were you?
I didn't follow her outside. She was already outside in my car. We stood right there and looked at her, and we went back inside.
Okay, for the last altercation, after you were on the ground and she went outside, okay?
Yeah, and I never followed her outside.
Did you go outside too and start yelling some more?
No, I did not. I never followed her outside. It was all in the house. It was all in the house. The whole altercation was in the house. He told me he didn't want me to follow her out there because he was afraid she was going to beat my ass.
Okay.
So he basically told me we needed to wait in the room, wait 10 minutes to see if she left. And then we came out here to see if she was in my car, and she was. And then that's when I called the police.
Okay.
I never followed her back outside and started screaming at her. The only time I went outside and screamed was when he was going to leave, and I was screaming at him, please don't leave. And that was the only time I went outside.
Okay.
And that was before the altercation even happened.
Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Hey, how you doing? Who you talking to on the phone?
The manager, Miranda.
The manager, okay. Do you mind just getting off the phone so I can talk to you real quick?
I don't think I'm about to call you back. I'm getting arrested on it.
I'm just trying to ask everybody what happened. I talked to them over there. I just got to talk to you. I'm not sure what's going on.
My phone's about to die. I just want to know if she's the manager, if I can get my stuff so they...
Get your stuff from where?
Out of the car.
Out of the car?
Because I was hiding...
What stuff's in the car?
My clothes, and she was talking about catching my stuff on fire in the apartment, so I just was putting my car away, and my friend of mine, Clyde's having Uber come get me.
Putting your car away?
Putting my stuff in this car.
Is that your car?
No, it's Alicia's.
Then why are you putting stuff in her car then?
I drive it. She don't drive it. Just because she don't burn it. It will sit here. She don't drive it at all.
Okay.
I've been driving her around.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about what happened tonight first. Okay. So what happened?
She was supposed to go on a dinner date with her boyfriend,
okay.
And I flat ironed her hair. When he got here, I asked her to. She got dressed. Culture-wise, he didn't like her outfit, so there was an argument that I was sitting on the back porch or on the porch. They got in a dispute about her outfit or whatever. He came out and sat with me. When he came out to steal me, she told him to leave because whatever the reason was of the outfit. So he went back inside and they were fighting in each other's face. I was on the phone with my friend. They were coming to get me, so I said, well, I'm getting in the shower. So I gave her the flat iron, hairbrush, spray, and pick, and I said, put this in the bathroom. When I gave it to her, the cord wrapped around my hand. She just snatched it and went to throw it on the kitchen counter. And I said, Lily, why the fuck are you snatching from me? I'm like, just because you're fighting with him, don't fight with me. I'm like, it's a reoccurring issue that just keeps coming up. And I said, Lily, I'm here for a reason to help this whole situation. I said, I'm getting in the shower. She's like, bitch, I don't gotta listen to you. You guys just want to control me. And there's been an ongoing issue with the peers in her life of controlling her. And it's nobody's trying to control her. We're just paying her bills. We're trying to help her. We're trying to get her a job. I'm supposed to take her Monday to school. Took her to a job interview tonight at JCPenney's. She's just been doing things that we don't agree with prostitution and doing drugs. That's here nor there, but that's... Everything we have to say is an issue, so everything's snatching and fuck you and just in your face and you know.
Okay, so what happened after you snatched the?
She grabbed a knife out of the kitchen, she pulled the drawer out, and she's like, "You're not gonna fucking touch me." I said, "Lily, you're not gonna snatch from me. You're not gonna fucking touch me." And that's when she grabbed the knife and she went to cut me like this, and I said, "You're not gonna fucking touch me," because she's done this. Just did it to him, Matthew, a few weeks ago. About a month ago, I would say, she got put in a hospital for it. So it's just been an ongoing incident. It's happened with her grandmother, her mom, and it's just, I just got out of jail a month and a half ago. The whole reason why I came here, help pay bills and help be an eye to stop her from doing, she's 18, I can't stop her from doing the things she's doing, but she's put herself in bad, dangerous situations. That's why the boyfriend came back to help not put her in dangerous situations. She'll listen to him more than anybody.
Okay. So what else happened? There was just an argument in the kitchen, and the knife, and
right, and then
that was it.
Went, and I was getting ready to walk towards the bathroom, grabbing myself. I'm like, I'm fucking leaving. I'm not dealing with this. And she's like, you're not gonna fucking touch me. I said, you think you're gonna come at me with a knife? I'm not. You're not gonna stab me. And then her boyfriend grabbed her in the bedroom. She kicked me. I grabbed her feet. I held her feet. I said, you're not gonna fight. Immediately, calm the fuck down. I said, this is why you got Baker acted. Stop your shit. He's like, I got this. Just stop. I walked out the room, shut the door. She came at me again. I was in the dining room closet area, and I was just packing my stuff because I was leaving. I called her mom. I said, I'm leaving. I can't do this. I said, it's gone too far. And her mom already told me, Megan, be careful because of this. When she was in PA with her mom, she came at her mom with a knife. And it's just when she don't give a shit, she does this.
Okay. So there's the incident in the bedroom. He holds her, and you leave the bedroom. What happens after that?
I pack my stuff. She comes back out apologizing. I said, get the fuck in the room. There's no apology. Don't talk to me. I was on this side of the counter. She was on that side. I said, don't fucking talk to me. Stay the fuck away from me. Just get her in the bedroom. Let me pack my shit. Let me just leave. I said, leave me. And I yelled. I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. I said, my patience is done. I'm done with you.
Okay.
And I walked and started putting stuff in the bag more faster. And I was like, I'm taking my shit, I'm putting it, because she told me she was gonna burn my shit. So I was like, I'm putting my shit in the fucking car. I'm not taking the car. I said, I'm putting my shit in the car. And that's what he did. I was just packing my stuff. I took my stuff out of the suitcase and I put it in a backpack, what I was gonna take with me. And I was just gonna lock the door and leave. She don't drive. She don't like the car because they cut the catalytic converter off and there's a straight pipe and it's too much. So she don't drive it.
Okay. And that's it? That's all that happened?
She kept apologizing. He put her in the room, and I said, leave me the fuck alone. I went at Matthew, and I went at her. I said, keep her the fuck away from me. I went in the bathroom. I grabbed my shampoo and conditioner, shut the bathroom door, put my stuff in there, and I came out here. And then you guys pulled up.
Okay. All right. So, in order for me to ask some more detailed questions about what's going on, I have to read your rights, okay? At this point, doesn't mean anybody's going to jail or anything like that, but I have to read your rights to ask more detailed questions, okay? Because
you can ask me all the questions you want.
All right, but either way, I have to read your rights. It's just what we have to do, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions, or make any statements. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so after the straightener got snatched out of your hand, okay, did you two go outside and have an argument, like on the little patio porch thing?
She pushed me and walked outside.
Okay.
Because I was standing in the living room, dining room. Matthew was sitting on the porch.
Okay. Did you follow her outside?
After she pushed me, yes. And I said, you're not going to sit here and fucking do this shit.
Okay. And then did you poke her in the face and start putting your hand in her face?
No, I didn't touch her. I said, you're not, this is what I did. I didn't touch her, but I was like, you're not going to fucking do this shit.
Okay, were you like poking real close to her face, or was your hand down here?
I poked, like, I didn't touch her, but I said, you're not going to do this shit.
But you were poking and you were going pretty close to her face,
I don't want to step towards you, but yeah, I was probably about 2 feet away.
Okay.
And I said, you're not going to fucking do this shit.
Okay, at any point did you put your hand on her face?
No. And out on the porch, no, I did not.
Oh, the porch.
That,
okay, so you did put your hand on her face.
When she came at me with a knife.
Okay. And
that's when I went like this. When she cut me, I pushed her like this.
Okay, and that's from the knife or from?
From her knife. Because it was a serrated, black handle, like, kitchen knife.
Okay.
And that's when she snatched the drawer out, and that's when she did that. And that's when I was like, you're not gonna fuck, and she stabbed the knife like this, and same instance, I went like this. And it was more like this, not in her face, it was just like, and I pulled back.
Okay. So you're saying that she came at you with the knife?
Yes.
Okay.
You go in there and look, and everything's on the ground.
Okay. And then after that, you go to the bedroom. Okay, so what happens in the bedroom? Because her and Matthew went to the bedroom, and then did you follow?
No, she didn't go to the. I went to the bedroom to grab my stuff. She came in the bathroom telling me to get out of the apartment.
Okay. Did you put your hands around her throat area?
No, never.
You didn't push her into a shelf?
No.
No. So
I pushed her, and when we were in the bedroom, she was like, "You're not gonna fucking touch me," and she went like this to get past me. I was grabbing a black sweater that's in my bag, and my sweater, and that was in her room. And when she went by me, she went in one of these shoulder things.
okay.
And she's like, "I'll beat your fucking ass," and I'm like, she's mad, and I'm like, just shut the fuck up, chill the fuck out. This is going too far. Matthew was behind me. She was in front of me, like, here's the bed. She was here to the side. I was the one by the shelf.
Okay, so you're saying you didn't push her around her throat?
No, I did not.
How did she get the marks on her neck?
Matthew pulling her up.
On her neck?
Yeah,
Pulling
Matthew
her.
grabbed her. Matthew was grabbing her from kicking me.
Okay. When did she kick you, on the floor? Was she on the
Matthew
floor?
sat on the bed, and she was like, and she went like this and got in my, like she did one of these numbers, like up in my face, chesting, and he grabbed her back. He grabbed her on the bed. She went down. That's when she started kicking me. I grabbed her feet, and I held her feet. When I held her feet, he had her, like, by this part of his arm, holding her. Stop, Alicia. And I'm like, Alicia, cut the fuck out. Stop. The fuck's your problem?
Okay.
I'm like, this is the whole reason why you went to the fucking... This just happened 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay. Okay. So did you two start, like, get into an actual fist fight?
No.
At any point?
No fist fight, no.
No. Did you slap her at any point?
No, I did this. Like,
Okay, so you
Like, I
did push her
could've.
around her neck then? 'Cause
I
you
pushed her like this.
Okay, you
When
just
she
told me
came
a
at me with
second
the
ago
knife.
you didn't.
Well, I'm saying I didn't push her. You asked me if I pushed her in her face. When she came out with the knife, I went like this, and it was like this mark. So it could have been her face and her neck, like this.
Okay, what did you push her against?
We were in the kitchen, nothing.
Okay, so you just pushed her back?
Yes.
And then she just dropped the knife, or how'd the knife get
No,
taken
Matthew
out?
had to snatch the knife out of her. He held her up against the wall and up against the couch, and he slung her into that shit and fucking snatched the knife out of her hand.
Okay.
And I was up against the door because he held her like this, and he kept slamming her arm against the door.
Okay. Are you willing to fill out a witness statement about what happened?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So you have to sign this. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. Here's that. So you just sign right there, and then put the date.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. It's trying on the paper, like, hits back at you. And date it?
Yeah.
What's
Today's
today's
date.
date?
27th.
10/27.
And then you gotta write your name up here too. First and last.
I was not paying attention, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot better. They sent me to Winmore.
Yeah, but today's date as well.
They sent me to Winmore, and I gotta honestly say that was probably one of the best facilities I've ever been to. They, like, helped a lot there.
So what everyone says.
Like, seriously, and we had smoke breaks too. I've never had a smoke break.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
At a freaking mental hospital. We had it after every meal.
Alright, and then quick thing, alright, she made some allegations, so I have to read your rights to ask more specific questions, okay?
Am I getting arrested?
No, in order for me to ask more detailed questions,
Oh,
I
okay.
have to read your rights,
Yeah,
okay?
no, that's
So
fine.
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you
Okay.
cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements.
Okay.
Do you understand each of the rights I've explained
Yes.
to you? Okay. Having these rights in mind, you wish to speak with me now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, it's a yes or no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, sorry.
So you don't want to speak with me? Or
No, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So when you two were in the kitchen, she's making an allegation that you tried to stab her with the knife.
No, you can ask him about that. I did not. She cornered me in the corner. I had it in my hand. He got in the middle of it, and I threw it like that. And it's still sitting in my kitchen. You can go in there and look. The knife is sitting right next to my fridge. I threw it on the ground. After that, he got into the middle of it. I said, I don't want to do anything. I literally only grabbed it because she came after me and I felt threatened.
Okay.
I was not trying to hurt anybody. I never wanted to stab her. I said I wasn't going to stab her. I said she needed to leave my house and get away from me. That was it.
Okay.
I did not try and side with her. I had it in my hand probably about 5 seconds, and I threw it out like that. And
Okay.
then we went, and she followed me in my room.
All right. So here's gonna be your victim's rights brochure. It's got my name, my badge number, my case number
Okay.
here for you. Here's that for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Is she getting arrested?
I'm still working through it. She's writing down a witness statement, same thing as you.
Okay.
We're still working through it, so I can't say 100% yes or
You
no
know
right
if
now.
I'm getting arrested?
No, you're not getting arrested.
Okay. Am I going to a facility?
No.
Okay.
So based on her allegations, a charge will be forwarded against you, but it doesn't mean that you're going to jail or anything like that. So it would just be forwarded. The state attorney will look at it and decide if they want to keep it or not. Okay. That's it. They're going to get your statements. They're going to get her statements, and it's going to be all forwarded to.
So she's not going to jail.
I didn't say whether she was or
Okay,
not.
'cause she
I'm just talking about you.
Because she can't come back in my house.
Okay, she's not going to come back in your house tonight. So that part's already determined. So we're still working on our end on what to do with her, but you're all good. You don't have any questions
I
for me
have
or
a
anything
witness.
else?
You can ask him about the knife thing.
No, I already talked to him.
He did it. He's just doing his
I already talked to him and everything. There's an allegation made. I don't have video, so I gotta go off of what I got. That's why it's just being referred. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean.
So I'm not getting arrested.
No, you're not getting arrested.
Okay.
Okay. So you're all good. You both can go inside. We're gonna finish up with her and then we're gonna get out of here. Okay.
So how do I know what happens to her?
What do you mean?
Like, how do I know what happens to her after this? Like, how do I know if she got arrested or anything?
I mean, you can you can look up at the courthouse and look up the records there, or whatnot. But
Will I be able to get my purse back? Because I showed them the picture of my purse.
I wasn't the one talking to him about that. I can go ask him.
I can show you
Well,
the
we'll
picture too, because I
saw the picture, but
Yeah.
but if she also has the same picture, then we're kind of at both sides.
She has no picture of my.
I'm just telling you. I haven't looked at her phone. I
Okay.
haven't talked to her about the purse. I'm just
Okay.
telling you. If she has a same picture with her out somewhere with the purse, then how we will say one way or another. You know what I mean?
Because you can check the date of when I had it. Yeah, and my stuff's in the purse.
But you also said you shared the purse with her stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
So at that point, it becomes a joint thing.
It never went outside the house. It was only sitting on the table. It never went outside the house. That's why all of our stuff was in it. I need my perfume and whatever's in my purse out of it. I don't care if she takes the purse. I just want my stuff out of the purse, if you get what I mean. I just want my stuff out of it.
I got it. I mean, I can go see what's going on with that, but like I said, I mean, if you both have pictures of the purse, if she's claiming it's her purse and you're claiming it's yours, and we don't have like a receipt and your like ID and stuff is in there, it's harder to know. So just give me a second. All right.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to give you a hard
No, you're all good. Give me 1 second. All done? Did you sign here? Sign here for me. Perfect, thank you. Alright, can you stand up for me? Alright, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Is she being arrested for cutting me?
So we will go over all that here in a second, okay? Alright, do you have anything in your pockets? Just your phone?
Yes, my phone and...
Okay. We're gonna go over here to this car real quick.
Can I just ask real quick, what are you currently on probation for?
Domestic. Battery.
Oh, I also couldn't. Okay.
Is she being arrested for stabbing, cutting me?
This also will answer questions.
I'll answer all that here in a little bit. All done? Alright, we're going over here, okay? Not in this car, we're going to the next car. All right, go ahead and take a seat for me. All right, so to answer your question about the cut mark, if that cut mark was done 20 minutes ago, you'd have been bleeding pretty bad. That's old.
That just happened. You can look at it. It's
Okay.
It just happened.
Okay, so either way, what's gonna happen is charges will be forwarded on her as well. Okay. So she's gonna get a charge forwarded on her, and you're gonna get a charge forwarded on you.
Being arrested.
No, she's not being arrested, but charges are gonna be forwarded on her. It's gonna get sent to the state attorney, and the state attorney will make the decision whether to put a warrant out for her arrest or not.
May I ask why I'm being arrested?
Because you're determined to be the primary aggressor in this instance.
Even though she came
I've got
in.
I've got Matthew and her. That's two innocents against you. So it's a 2-on-1 situation right now. Okay. So I mean that's what I got to work with. I'm not saying both sides are right or wrong, but that's what I got right now. Okay.
Is there any way you'd be willing to talk to any of the people that have been in her life that she's done this to?
What happened past like 3 months ago has nothing to do with what's going on
Oh, it was
tonight.
just weeks ago.
That has nothing to do with what's going on right now.
No, it's a reoccurring issue, that's all.
When you speak to the state attorney, you're more than welcome to bring that up.
I'm probably not going to get out because I'm on.
Okay. How long have you been on probation for?
A month.
A month? Okay. All right. Yeah, I got a bag.